something that gets old really, really fast is people who sign up to my website who hate me.
Would that be me?
Like, why do you sign up?
We sign up because we want to contact you on your own ground because you're too much of a prick to answer any of the questions or comments in your message board that's underneath your video.
Why are you hanging out here?
We can hang out there, oh, I'm sorry, maybe with your 41,000 subscribers or so that you have in total with all your accounts. It seemed a little underwhelming that there's only 768 the last time I checked on your website. I don't know. Maybe I'd like to get a consensus of what actually goes on down there. Just me, you know. But who knows? Maybe I'm just a wanker.
Like, if I don't like someone, I avoid them.
Oh, really? So why did you send about 50 people to go send emails to my personal email account? If I don't like somebody, I avoid them. But I send my little fucknut minions to go do my dirty work.
You know?
No, I don't.
I don't want to hang out with them.
You don't want to hang out with anyone, Greg. That's why you sit in your bedroom alone. You look stoned in every video because you never sleep. Just an observation.
So why do people come and try to hang out with me who don't like me?
Because we're not trying to hang out with you. We're trying to impeach your logic with your own logic, and about 6 times already I've done so. I don't want to hang out with you, you fucktard. It's a discussion forum. If the point of a discussion forum is to just hang out and only agree with whatever comes out of your fucking mouth, what's the point of it being based on discussion in the first place? Because then the entire idea of it being a message board just immediately lost all of its fucking meaning. But I must be the stupid one.
I don't get it.
You never get anything because nothing can penetrate that titanium skull of yours.
Guys, just please, I mean, I'm not following you to your websites.
Oh yeah, you are. You're following people to my YouTube and you're glancing them away from my channel. You're glancing people away from my personal website. You're glancing people away from my DeviantArt. You're glancing people away from everything that I do. Believe it or not. You can go here and talk to your 21,000 fake subscribers that you botted yourself with and tell them you're not doing all this crap, but the problem is, buddy, you are. You need to quit lying. Probably help you out.
I'm not following you to your channels. In fact, I'm not even writing you or commenting on anything you do.
Oh, really? So what the fuck is this? I'm not commenting you on anything you do, but then again, you're such a dickless fuck that you have to come on YouTube and make this piece of shit video directed towards me because about 3 days ago I signed up to your forums. I post 11 things. Hey, I like your website. You know, it's a good little discussion. It's finally probably one of the few discussion forums where people actually ask intellectual questions and actually appreciate the help that others are giving them. But of course, you wouldn't know anything about that. All of your answers are about as plastic as G.I. Joe. Plastic is this gas mask that I happen to own, which is fucking amazing. Plastic is this fucking pen. Really. Just to hang out. To just chill. Chillax. Relax. You know, shoot the shit. Shoot the breeze. Just relax here. You know, no pain, no gain. You know what I mean? No, you don't, because you're fucktard.
Because I'm not interested in people I don't like.
But you're going to have to be interested in people you don't like, because if you want to go on a website and have an opinion where you don't care about women's rights and say they don't have a right to their own body, while at the same time saying that they do, well, telling everybody they need to be eternally guilt-tripped, you're going to have to face some fucking criticism. If you don't like the heat, get out of the kitchen. It may actually cost you everything you've ever worked to do in your life, but if you can't face criticism, get the fuck off YouTube.
I don't obsess over it.
Oh, bullshit. You don't sleep, ever. You make one video after another, and you never, ever sleep. For fuck's sake, one after the other, after the other, after the other, after the other. I upload these at like 2 or 3 in the morning because it's when I get off work, buddy. After I make these, I crash the fuck out, and then I wake up about 4 hours later and have to go to work again. Yeah, I'm gonna feel like a real contrived dick because I have a life. Next try.
So if you could please get your whole stalker vibe and just like pull it back to your side of the fence.
How about you do the same thing, asswipe? Get these fucking people to stop messaging me. Otherwise, you're going to be in serious legal trouble. I don't want to sound like, no offense, Gary, a Mendham and keep talking shit I don't want to have to face you DMCAing my videos because your followers are fucking retarded. Now maybe, and just under the grace of the fucking word, maybe, you didn't send those people to my email account. But I'm pretty damn sure that the idea has gone through your head yourself. If anybody dare threatens me like this again, you're going to be responsible for it because they're people that follow your ideologies. They came from your fucking website. But I guarantee you, you had something to do with it. So shut up. If anybody's a ridiculous stalker, it's a self-obsessed egomaniac who doesn't care about anything that comes out of his mouth and only takes a stance on such extreme issues that you do because it gains you popularity because they're touchy subjects. You're a wanker, dude. A total wanker. And just be prepared for criticism. It comes with being a wanker. I know.
I'm really sick of feeling it.
No, you're really sick of feeling the fucking aching in your stomach you get from taking about 200,000 vitamin supplements per day, probably.
Thanks.
Don't give me that creepy stare. Because you're not the craziest dude in the world. Well, maybe you are. But there's still certain people in here that are a lot more whacked out of their mind than you.
And for anyone who's, like, ever been stalked...
You haven't been stalked, you fucktard. I'll even show these people. If I'm stalking you, that means I would be leaving literally hundreds of comments on your page per day. This is how many that I've made. Probably about 10 or 11. Just 10 or 11, 10 or 11 that you keep downrating because you're just jealous somebody might actually have a better idea of what they're talking about than yourself. You want to talk about stalkers? My ex-fiancée was a stalker. She was jealous of the fucking fact that her ex-fiancé, me, was a hell of a lot better role model for her kid than herself, who was addicted to drugs. I was getting about 150 calls per day. Okay, that's stalking. Having the bitch drunk on my front lawn at 4:30 in the morning, making my neighbors come out of into their front yards trying to figure out what the fuck is going on, is an embarrassing thing to go through. That's called having a stalker. Called someone that's so hopelessly addicted to making other people miserable is called being a stalker. In fact, I see this flaw in yourself quite a lot. The simple fact that you're trying to make me look like a bad person without mentioning my goddamn name and making this pissant video makes you a bit of a stalker. You're not going to admit you read everything that I post. You're not going to admit that you watch everything that I respond to your videos with. How many subscribers do you have again? I really don't like giving too much of a fuck about these things because frankly, I've seen a YouTube Partners form. And just to let a lot of you people know out there...
something that gets...
Shut up. A lot of these people that get really popular on YouTube, not many of them subs are real people, just so you know. They can bot themselves because it gets them more money for Google. Let's see, 21,953. How many of those are real people? Because I seriously doubt that once every 3 seconds, someone's actually leaving a comment on these videos. I'm not a partner. I have no intention of being that because what the fuck is a banner on top of my page and longer videos? God forbid I can break them up into 3 parts and then upload each part. Maybe it'd make it a little more convenient, but God forbid I'd be a lazy fuck.